So we're gonna start with this video. Let's start with today's class. We're on chapter 3, and this is called assignment operators. Something that I forgot to mention on the last episode. And this is assignment operators. And I have the 4 most useful assignment operators that you guys see on the screen right here, right now. And these are these ones right now: plus, equals, comma, negative, equals, comma, times, equals, divided by, equals. And the reason why I'm going this very quick, I'm going to go on this one and logical operators very quick, is because you guys are going to see this a lot on Python. And I don't want to make you go farther without understanding this, because if you don't understand this, it's going to be harder even on the future. It's going to be harder for you to understand. So what we're going to do, we're going to declare a variable named number equals 67. Since I know that you guys been using the 67 a lot, I'm going to start with 67, just because this is your favorite variable, guys, 67. So we're going to start 67, and what we're going to do, we're going to say number plus equals 55. So now what I'm doing is, you guys see I have my variable number, and then inside there I have 67 stored. I have a integer value stored in that variable. And what it's doing is storing 67. But what am I saying right here? Number plus equals 55. What am I saying right there, guys? Let's print the value. So let's print the sum of this numbers is colon. We're gonna do parentheses, and then we're gonna do number, comma number. And what we're gonna do, let's run this baby. Let's run it. The sum of this number is 122. As you guys see, I have 122. And why is that? Why is it that I get 122? Because basically what this line is saying the same as this line that I'm going to type right here. Number equals number plus 55. So basically, guys, this that you're seeing here, number plus equals 55, is the same as number equals number plus 55. It's the same exact thing, guys. It's the same exact thing. Number plus equals 55 is equals number plus 55. So it's saying that the whatever is stored, add 55 on that variable. But now let's say I want to do addition. The reason I'm going back on this, guys, is because I don't want you guys to get confused in the future, like seeing these symbols and seeing like, hey, what's going on here, you know? So this is the only reason why I'm explaining this. But if you guys are not understanding all of this, if you're here in the class, if this is your first video, go back to chapter 1, chapter 2, so you can see what's going on behind the scenes. And let's keep going. So for example, now we have number plus equals 55. So I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to declare another variable called number 2, or number underscore 2. No, let's just name it number 2. Minus equals 67. So number 2 minus equals 67. So we're going to do number 2 minus equals 67. So let's declare number 2 variable. Number 2 equals 67. And what we're going to do, we're going to print parentheses, quotation marks, the rest. What is it? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, bro, keep the technique. What's up, bro? How are you, big boss? How are you? How's life treating you? How are you, big boss? So what we're gonna say here is we're gonna say, how are you, big boss? How are you out there? Kick the technique. How are you, big boss? Bravo, boss, bravo. So basically, guys, what's happening right now, if you guys are here, is I'm explaining assignment operators. I don't want you guys to, I'm explaining this. I'm explaining all of this. If you guys are here, thank you. Hey, bro, kick the technique. Send a message so that way I know that you guys are out there watching me. And what I'm trying to do before I try to go make you higher level, I'm trying to explain this so you guys don't get confused in the future. So what I'm going to do right now, the reminder the remainder of these two numbers is parenthesis number 2. So right now we have 6, 7. Number 2 stores the variable 6, 7. Same as number 1, same as just a regular number. So we have stored the variable 6, 7, and we have stored the variable 6, 7, which is an integer. And what this is going to do, this is going to allow us to store the variable and say like, hey, number 2 is equals minus 6, 7. So we're going to run this thing, and we're going to see what. So as you guys see now, I have a mistake. Why is that? Because I forgot to put a comma here. So we're going to go up, and then we're going to hit enter. And then the remainder of these two numbers is 0. And then the sum of this is 122. So basically what we said right here is this is 55. And what we said on the other one, this is 6, 7. This is 0. The result of this number is 0, guys. Is 0, guys. If I'm out here with my phone, don't judge me because I'm trying to learn. I don't have a screen right now, so I'm trying to see like the comments. But basically, as you guys see, this is basically what it does. It's just very simple. It's just very simple. I don't want to go too much in depth on this because I don't want you guys to be confused. But what I'm trying to explain is if you guys see this, it's basically just saying like plus equals this one number. Let me delete all of this so you guys don't get confused. Let me delete this. Let me delete all of this. Let me delete this. So basically, number plus equals 55 is the same as number equals number plus 55. This is basically the same thing, guys. Number plus equals 55 is the same thing as number 55. And what I want to teach you is logical operators. Logical operators, guys. Logical operators. And what logical operators do, let's change this and let's change this title and let's logical operators. Logical operators. Very simple. So let's change this. Let's go to logical operators. Let's delete this. And let's start with logical operators, guys. Let's start with logical operators because I see that this probably was too simple for you guys. But I didn't want to go farther and then you guys don't understand what's going on. So for logical operators, we have and, or, not. So these are three basic logical operators that we use all the time. And let's start with number equals 5. Number equals 5. Number equals 5. I believe it's very simple to like read. And then let's say, let's print parenthesis number is greater than 5 and number is less than 6, 7. Let's print number is greater than 5 and number is less than 6, 7. Let's run it. And then we have a false statement. We have a false statement. And why is that? Why is that we have a false statement? Because number is not greater than 5. And number is not less than 6, 7. But let's see if we do this. Let's see if we print another statement. And then we do number is greater or equal, is greater or equal than 5 and number is less than 6, 7. So now we have another logical we have the same logical operator, but let's change this to or. So let's run this baby. Now we have two logical operators. Now we have and then we also have or. So let's run this. And as you guys see, now I got an error. Why is it that I got an error? Why is it that I got an error here, guys? Why is it that I got an error? Why is it that I couldn't just print the number? You guys that are the experts out there, I want you to know why is it that I got an error here. Why is it that I got an error? Let's see. You guys that are the experts out there, tell me why is it that I got an error. If you guys know why is it that I got an error on the second line. If I delete this, if I do this, run it again, we have the statement false. But if I print the same line and then run it again, we got the statement true and false. We got the statement true and false. The first time probably the code was something was wrong with behind the Python, but don't worry. Sometimes you just have to refresh it and then it should work. But basically what we're saying right here with this OR logical operator is we're saying is number greater or equal than 5? Yes. The whole thing ends right there. The whole thing ends right here. It doesn't even evaluate the second part of the function. That's why we got true. But what happens if number was, for example, it wasn't greater or equal than 6? So what this is going to do is going to evaluate the first function, and then it's going to go to the next one. So let's run it. And now we have true and true. Why is that? Because number is also less than 6, 7. So number is also less than 6, 7. Like I said, if number was greater or equal than 6, one of these has to be true in order to input the output true. But let's change this to 4. And then let's run it again. Now we have false and a false statement. Now we have two false statements. As you guys see right here, we have two false statements because number is not greater than equal or number is no less than 4. Like I said, it went to the second part and it didn't find anything. So basically that's what happened. As you guys see, nothing very crazy. I just wanted to show you guys that. Because I believe it's very important. I'm not seeing any questions right now for the comments. So let's keep going out there. Let's keep going. Let's keep sending this program. Let's keep running it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to teach you something called formatted functions. So now that I teach this, I'm going to delete this, and then I'm going to teach you. This is very important, guys, that you guys pay attention to the class. Formatted functions. Formatted function, guys. So we're going to do, and then we're going to name our first variable Spider-Man equals, let's name, no, let's change this to name. So I don't want to make you guys confused. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it the names of the variables as easy as possible. And then I'm going to make this name Spider-Man. And then I'm going to also include his score or save underscore lives. Let's see how many lives Spider-Man has saved. So save underscore life equals 100. Let's say that Peterman has saved 100 people. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put the comment F for formatted functions. So basically, you guys are going to see this letter F because this represents formatted functions. So welcome everyone that's watching out there. Thank you for being here. A lot of appreciation. I show in the beginning of the stream like logical assignment operators and logical operators. I went very quick just because I forgot to mention in chapter 1 and chapter 2. But if you're new here on this stream, it's going to be a little hard for you to understand what I'm doing. So I recommend you, whenever you have time, go back chapter 1, chapter 2, and then I'll see what's going on. But we have is Peterman, and then we have save lives. So what we're going to do, we're going to print parentheses F. Remember the letter F, guys. Remember the letter F right here is very important because what this is saying is a formatted function, so it's combining functions. So we're going to do F, and then we're going to say name. We're going to do colon. And then we're going to say curly. Oh no, this is not. Lock in, guys. Lock in. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Like I said, we're Spider-Man saving lives. It's Peterman saving lives, guys. It's Peterman saving lives. So name equals. I'm getting tired of speaking, guys. Name equals. We want to say then the variable name. So whatever name is. So Let's change this. You are, and then we're gonna say name. So you are under name. So basically we're printing the formatter function, you are underscore name. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna say, and you have saved colon, and you have saved colon. How many lives has Spiderman saved? 100 lives. So according to this program, Spiderman has saved 100 lives, and you have saved. So what we're gonna do, colon, and then we're gonna say again, curly brackets. Remember, curly brackets is very important, guys. And we're gonna store the variable save lives. So this right now, this what I just did is called a formative function. This is called a formative function. What formative function allows you to do is allows you to combine multiple variables into one single like a string that you can use to like print multiple functions. So let's run this baby. Let's run the command. And now you say you are a Spider-Man and you have saved 100 what? 100 what, guys? Let's change this to as a string. So let's see, 100 lives. Let's run it again. You're a Spider-Man and you have saved 100 lives. So we can make this, we can delete this. We can run this again, just so you guys see. You're a Spider-Man and you have saved 100 lives. So we can do this. And then we can say Batman is better than you. Batman is better than you. Let's run this. You're a Spider-Man. You have saved 100 lives. Batman is better than you. Let's. I see that there's a space right here. You are Spider-Man. You have saved 100 lives. But we can say, but Batman is better than you. But Batman is better than you. Do you guys agree that Batman is better than Spider-Man? Why or why not? Why or why not? Why do you guys agree that Spider-Man is better than Spider-Man is better than Batman, or Batman is better than Spider-Man? Why do you guys think that is true? Why do you guys think that is false? Let me know in the comments out there if you guys think that Spider-Man is better than Spider-Man, or Spider-Man is better than Spider-Man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think, guys, Spider-Man is better than Batman, or either Batman is better than Spider-Man? So now that you guys are here, I'm gonna teach you something called a string searching. A string searching. So now I teach you formatted functions. Let's do one more formatted function. Let's do one more. Just so you guys are, if you guys didn't understand what a formatted function is, I'm gonna do one more, and I'm gonna call the name equals curly brackets Power Rangers. Power Rangers. I don't know if you guys know who the Power Rangers is, but basically Batman and Spider-Man. Batman and Spider-Man, bro, both of them. It's all to you. It's all to you, big boss. Who do you choose? Who do you choose? It's better, but I'm gonna show you one more formatted function, big boss. At the do this it. Batman is greater than Spider-Man. If you say, bro, you know me. But Power Rangers. Let's see some superheroes. Some popular superheroes. I'm trying to think of some popular superheroes. If you know in the comments, let me know in the chat. Let me know, chat. But let's do. Who do we do for a superhero? I'm trying to think who's a good superhero that actually is very powerful. That you guys think is the most powerful superhero? Maybe Dragon Ball Z. Somebody from Dragon Ball Z. Maybe Jiren. I don't know, guys. I don't know about the superhero that can be very strong. I'm trying to think of why I cannot think about a superhero. Why I cannot think about a superhero? Throw in the chat out there if you know a superhero that is very, very strong. But I just can't think of any superhero that is very, very strong. But let's say I need help. Thor. Okay, Thor. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Adiva Do. So name equals Thor, and then we're gonna do Lucky. Lucky, we know Lucky is Thor's brother. Thor brother, you are stronger. So in the variable name, I have Thor, and in the variable Lucky, I have you are stronger. And let's make another variable called that. That equals you guys are my sons. So I have Thor, I have Lucky, and I have that. I have three variables. Like I said, in chapter 1 of this, I explained everything about variables. Right now, I'm storing strings. So if you guys don't know, basically what I'm storing inside those variables are strings. But right now, we're basically teaching formatter function. So let's erase this. I make some mistakes, guys, and let's print. The command print, what it does, it basically prints the output of what we're gonna show. So we're doing print the letter F for formatter function. I'm going back again to formatter function. So I'm going back. So the letter F for formatter. And then what we're gonna say, we're gonna do quotation. We're gonna do quotations. And what we're gonna say is you are curly brackets to call the variable. Remember, if I want to call the variable in a format of functions, I use curly brackets, guys. So if I want to call the variable, I use the curly brackets. And what I'm going to say you are name. So what this is going to print is going to print you are Thor. And what we're going to say, and Lucky. And Lucky, remember, when I want to call the variable, I use curly brackets. I use the curly brackets when I want to call my variable to say what's inside the store of that variable. So we're gonna do Lucky. And Lucky, what this is gonna do, and Lucky, you are stronger. But wait, let's change this. Let's change this. Is stronger. Let's change this to is stronger. Let's say that Lucky is stronger than Thor. So let's say that and Lucky, what's gonna happen? It's gonna say, you'll see, guys. And I'm gonna include the variable n. So let's run it. Let's run it to see what's happening right now. So as you guys see right now, I have you are Thor and Lucky is stronger. Now we want to say that both of them are Odin's sons. I believe that's the name of Thor and Lucky, Odin's sons. So now what we're gonna say, let's see what happens if we print again this function again. So that, and let's run it just to see. Let's run it just to see what happens. Yes. So this is what happened when I invoke the other function, the variable named dad. So as you guys see, what happened is basically it just took you are Thor and Loki is stronger. You guys are my sons. Sir, what is the use of the F? Yes, boss. So what I'm trying to use the F, this is called formatter function. So right now I'm teaching formatter functions. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Adiya Duve. Thank you, big boss. A lot of appreciation. Hit you some likes, some thumbs up. Thank you, big boss. So what the F does is called formatter function. And a formatter function allows you to do this little F right here, allows you to combine multiple variables or multiple variables into a same thing. So basically that's what the F does. So basically this is combining all those variables into one, guys. So it's called a formatter function. So that's what the letter F does. The letter F allows you to format, so as the name implies, formatter function, all those variables into one. So I can call those variables, I can call name, I can call Loki, and I can call that and combine them into one to print that result too. to the result of the running program. So that's what it does, big boss. Thank you for a question. Big question out there. Big question for the public. And now what I'm gonna say, guys, I'm gonna do something cool right here. String searching. String searching is something I also forgot to mention on chapter 2. If you guys are here, if you guys are watching the episodes of these videos, I've been going step by step. Like on chapter 1, I teach some things. On chapter 2, I think something. And right now I'm teaching other stuff. So thank you for being here. So I hope you guys are understanding at least a little bit, but I'm trying not to go too much advanced. But literally, as the chapters keep increasing, I'm gonna keep increasing the power of these programs that I'm doing, of this PowerShell course that I'm teaching for free. This is all free, guys. This is all free for you guys to learn. I'm not charging anything. It's all free, and it's gonna be all free for everyone. You know me, boss. You know me. So stay hard, stay disciplined, and let's keep going. So let's teach you something about string searching. And what we're gonna do print parentheses. Every time I open a parenthesis, I always teach that you have to close the parenthesis. F is combining the no of variable. Yes, basically F is combining the string, whatever is installed in that variable. So it's basically combining all the stuff, big boss. It's basically combining whatever is installed in the variable. So I see that you understand, so that's good. Thank you, big boss. So now what I'm gonna do is something called string searching. So we're gonna do print, and then let's say Tor. Print Tor. And what we have to do is we have to say Tor in name. Print Tor in name. This is called a string searching. A string searching, guys. I want to mention this in this episode, the string searching, just because I also forgot. I forgot so many things on chapter 2, guys, that I'm trying to go again. So this is called a string searching. So we're gonna run this program, and now we have true. We have the value true. Why did I just did on this line of command on line number 8? What I did, guys, I print Tor in name to say if this value is stored in the name Tor. So for example, as you guys see right here, I have Tor in name. So basically what I'm saying, hey, is this string named Tor stored in name? And then if it's it is going to print out true value. So now let's do another one, print, let's hit enter, print, parenthesis, stronger in lucky. So print, thanks, sir. No problem, boss. No problem. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. Even if I have one person watching this, it's enough for me. 1-2 people watching is enough for me. Like, I honestly, like I said, boss, I do this for free. I don't get paid anything. So I just started this course. So I see. So one person is enough for me. So thank you for being here, big boss. A lot of appreciation. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. You'll help me a lot with that. So if you subscribe, that's all I ask for people. Like, that's all I ask, big boss. So we're gonna run this again. And now we have a variable. You are Tor, Lucky is stronger. You guys are my sons. True. So what we did right here in this string searching is we said print Tor in name. So Tor is in name, and also a stronger is also in lucky, guys. So a stronger, the word is stronger. As you guys see, the moment I point at it, the moment I select the word stronger, it automatically also marks the stronger with like highlights the because it is stored in that. So even if I say is stronger and then run it again. So you guys see I have true and true. But let's make a false value. Let's make something false. So print parentheses. Remember, every time I open parentheses, I close the parentheses. Remember, this is something I've been going through like in multiple videos. Like every time I open a parenthesis, I close them. Quotation marks, and what we're gonna say, negative, no, not lucky, or we're gonna say lucky. We're gonna say lucky. Lucky. Lucky in name. And we're gonna run this again. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna run this again, guys. And as you guys see, now I have my first false value. I have my first false value. Why is that? Why is it that I get a false value? I had true, and now I have a false value. If you're there at the Java, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name. You're like, however you have out there wrong, boss. At the Java Duve, why did I get a false value, big boss? Why did I get a false value? If you think you let's see if you're learning. Let's see if you can understanding what I'm doing. Why did I get a false value on my when I print my code? Do you know why did I get a false value, big boss? Let's see if big boss is knows why did I get a false value, big boss. But let's see. Let's wait for homie to respond. Let's hit a heart for the moment. Let's send some hearts. Let's send some hearts on the chat. Some chat we're good. So I don't see any response, but basically what happened, guys, what happened right here is that we're getting a false value because Loki is not in the name. So Loki, this string is not in name. It's not here. It's not stored there, guys. It's not stored there. So what happened is that since that wasn't there, it didn't help anything. It didn't help. So that's why I got a false value. So let me teach you the last thing for this string, that this is going to take us a lot of time. And these are called dictionaries. I'm going to be teaching dictionaries for the last of the stream for today, guys. So now I'm going to be teaching dictionaries. This is the last of the string that I'm going to teach for today, guys. And what a dictionary is, basically a dictionary allows you to save values in pairs. So for example, let's write it right here. Dictionary allows us to store values in pairs. This is it for today, guys. I'm going to teach you the last thing, which is going to cover a lot of time, so you guys understand this. Oh yeah, big boss. I see that Tor not in Loki. So yes, that's what it was. So I'm gonna hit you with the yes. That's what it was, big boss. So yep, that's what it was. Thank you, big boss. Tor wasn't in Loki. So yeah. So I'm gonna teach you dictionaries. The last thing that I want to teach for this stream is dictionary, big boss. Yes, name equals Tor not in Loki. Yes, big boss. You understood. So yeah, I hit you with the yes, big boss. Yes. So let's teach a dictionary. So let's name this dictionary emotions equals curly brackets. I'm going to show you how to do a dictionary, guys. What a dictionary, like I said, it allows us to store values in pairs. So emotion, we're going to do the first emotion will be sad, colon, sad, colon. Let's do, what does sad represent? Like, what would sad represent for you, big boss? What would sad represent? What does sad represent to you? I know we know sad is an emotion, but what does it represent for you? What does it represent for you? And while we wait for a response, for that, we're gonna close this and then we're going to do comma. While we wait for a response for that, we're going to do another emotion called happy, colon, comma. And then we're going to do one more emotion, name upset, colon. So now we have to store, we want to see what our emotions represent. So sad, I would say that sad represent, let's say that sad is gray days. So sad. When you're sad, you usually what time is the live stream start? Indian start. I don't know. I don't know what time is Indian start time, Big Boss. All I can tell you is that the live streams I usually start them at 1 p.m. Eastern times. This is the third last live stream. This is the third one, Big Boss. So usually depends on like the time that people want to see it, but usually I try to go like 5 minutes. 5 minutes at the end of the session. Give me the 5 minutes. Give me the 5 minutes at the end of the session. Yeah. I'll give you extra 5 minutes, Big Boss, at the end of the session. Don't worry. Yeah, so if you have questions or anything, I'm right here to answer. So yeah. So let's keep with this. Let's keep with emotions. So emotions, when we have sad, we represent great days. So I'm teaching dictionaries. This is a dictionary very, very much. Happy, when you're happy, let's say a sunny day. And let's say when you're upset, let's say bad day. So you said a bad day. So you know, sometimes in life you have good days, bad days. So take it like a champ, be like a champ, and take a good day, take a bad day. And now what we want to do, we want to as you guys see, if I delete my curly bracket, it gives me an error. So this is the good about the idle on Python that allows you to see errors. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna print parentheses emotions, and then we're gonna run it. And now we have sad, our great days, happy, our sunny days, upset, it was just a bad day. So as you guys see, I basically did a dictionary, storing values, guys. Storing values that can allow you to do multiple things. As you guys see, I did a basic dictionary where it allows you to do this right here. Sad is my key, and this is the value stored into my key. So basically, that's what a dictionary does, guys. It saves the sad, and then it saves the great day. So basically, I wanted to teach you guys that. On a dictionary, but we're gonna keep working on dictionaries. I'm just going through some notes that I want to teach you before I guys forget. So now we'll have a dictionary right here. We're gonna do enter. And as you guys see right now, I have the this is called indentation. So you guys see I have the spaces right here, and I have the lines. This is called indentation. If I wouldn't do the indentation, my code would be wrong. So the indentation, the space between like here and here, is very important, because if I don't do that, some code will go wrong. So thank you guys for being. Thank you Adiba Duve for being interactive with me. Thank you, boss. I do this because sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As many as people are here, I want to learn Python. I do this for free, like I said. So what I'm going to teach you, emotions. Yo, you regular dose of memes, my guy, bro. My guy, you regular dose of memes, bro. My guy is here. Thank you, Big Boss, for being here. We're teaching. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of your dose of memes. Were you here at the beginning or just got here, Big Boss? I basically thought about some things I forgot on chapter 2. I forgot to teach about assignment operators, logical operators. I thought it very quick. I did a quick explanation, but if you have time, when you have time, go back to the video and then just watch that. So if you have never seen them, because you're gonna see them multiple times. But right now I'm teaching dictionaries, Big Boss. I'm teaching dictionaries. We have it's crazy that you're back. You know me, Big Boss. You know me, dude. I basically created the PDF. So I have created PDFs for chapter 1 and chapter 2. And that includes all the theory that I teach, like, for example, variables, like assignment operators, loops. It includes all that stuff, guys. The PDFs include all that stuff, but I'm still working on it because I'm doing modifications, so you guys can have the theory as well as practice. It's important to understand theory, but it's more important to understand practice. Yo, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You know me, big boss. I told you guys. I told you keep sharing this link with people, because I'm gonna take you to a level that you're on a whole different level. You're on a whole different level. So not right now we're on dictionaries. I'm teaching you dictionaries and what dictionaries do, but the PDF is gonna have all of this. It's gonna have all the theory, all, like, I'm gonna put examples. I'm gonna put all of this just for you guys, and it's all gonna be free. It's all gonna be free, like, just so you guys can have it. You know me, big boss. You know me. So what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to modify this. Where can I find the PDF? Right now, I still haven't posted the PDF, big boss, because I'm still working on it. I'm still working on chapter 2 and chapter 1 to like to get this stuff that I'm working on it. But once I have it, I'll post it on my channel. I post it on my channel, and then you guys will see it. But right now, I still don't have it available. So once I have it, I'll put it on the channel, like how you can get it. But it'll be for free. It'll be for free. Once I have it, it's all for you. So let's keep rolling on this, big boss. I'm gonna keep rolling. Hopefully, you guys are paying attention. Let's keep rolling. Thank you for sending comments out there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna teach you the command for dictionaries, and this command is called get parentheses. I like to put parentheses, and I'm gonna show you how to get this basically. If you haven't been here, sad is our key, happy is our key, and upset is our key. So what we have to do, let's make another variable. Let's erase this, and let's name this variable result. Result equals emotions. I need some air, guys. Emotions get parentheses, and then we're gonna say sad. We're gonna run this baby, and I forgot to do one more thing. Print result, this, and then run this baby. What just happened right now, guys? What just happened? So I'm teaching dictionaries. This is very important. I know it might be a little bit like hard topic for you guys to understand, but like I said, if you guys don't know, when you finish this episode, go back to chapter 1 and chapter 2 if you guys don't understand, and then see what's happening. See what's happening. Right now we're teaching dictionaries. So what's exactly happening here? Could you tell me what's it? Yeah, boss. So what's happening right now? I'm teaching dictionaries. And what a dictionary allows you to do, it allows you to store values in pairs. Dictionaries allow you to store values in pairs, guys. For example, this case, I'm doing emotions just to represent how like a key. So sad is our key, and gray days is our value. So we are gonna have keys, and then we're gonna have values. Maybe after I finish this, I'm gonna teach one more dictionaries from the beginning, so you can see how a dictionary works. But let's finish this. Let me finish this one, and then I'll go back to explain one more dictionary. So you guys, if you guys don't understand how dictionaries works, I'll go back and then explain one more dictionary. So what I have right now is result emotions.get, and then right here, let's run it again. Let's run this baby again. What just happened? Let's run this area again. Okay, so there you go. So sad days, sad is our key. Gray days is what we have stored in our key sad. So dictionary allows us to store values in pairs. Remember that dictionaries allows us to store values in pairs. That's what a dictionary does. It allows you to store values in pairs. So when I see print emotions, it's gonna print every single thing. Man, I'll just be able to watch this video from the start right now, so I won't be able to. No, stay here, bro. Like, however, if you want to watch this video from the beginning, it's up to you. But if you want to interact or not, it's up to you, boss. But I'll be here. So if you want to go back, it's up to you, big boss. But I'm gonna keep working on this, and then I'll do one more dictionary just for you. But it's up to you, big boss. So I'm going to continue. So what I did, I print the dictionary. So print emotions. It printed my whole dictionary. And then when I did print result, I got the great days. I got the great days. Why is that? Why is it Duve, are you still there, big boss? Why is it that when I print emotions, why is it that I print result gave me this great days? Do you know, big boss, why is it that when I print the result gave me the great days? Next video for having, I'll join in next video for having interaction. Yeah, it's up to you, big boss. It's up to you. You can, like I said, go back to the very beginning. Like I said, teach logical operators, assignment operators, and all this stuff. So if you want to go back, it's up to you, big boss. But thank you for being here. A lot of appreciation. Like I said, I was gonna post chapter 3. Probably this is gonna be 10 episodes. What I'm thinking is gonna be 10 episodes. And on those 10 episodes, I'm gonna teach you everything that you should know, even if you want to take the this certification is called the PCEP certification, the Python code entry programming. If you take this course for free, I guarantee you'll be able to pass that certification. If you want to be an entry-level programmer, I guarantee you with this course should cover at least the very basics of that certification so you can pass it. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being interactive. And you know me, boss. You know me. I'm here for everyone. So let's continue. So anyone knows why is it that I got grade days when I print the result? I got grade days. Does anyone know? Yeah, thanks, man. You know me, boss. You know me. So thank you for being here and keep doing good work. You know me, big boss. You know me. So thanks for being here. I think Adivaya Dude, are you still there, big boss? Are you still there? I don't know if you're still there, your homie's still there, but if you're still there, why did I get grade days? Why did my result get grade days when I printed out when I print the result? Does anybody on the chat? Yes, because I did the get. So now it's a dance, big boss. Every time somebody responds with good comments, I usually do a little dance. So there's a little dance just for you guys. chat with cook. So basically, yes, because when we do get, we're telling, hey, go on to this key and give me this, whatever value you have stored in that key. So in the key SAT, we have grade days. So yes, because I see that you're learning, hell yeah. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do result 2 equals emotions dot get, and then we're gonna say happy. Let's say emotions dot get happy, and then we're gonna print result 2, and then we're gonna run this baby again, and now we have sunny day. Now, as you see, I got a sunny day when I say happy because inside happy, I have the variable named sunny day. This is why I got happy, because inside the variable I have inside the key I have sunny day. Like I said, dictionaries allows us to store variables in pairs. So for example, one pair is going to be our key and one pair is going to be inside. Thank you for the dance. You know me, big boss. You know me. It's a small dance. A small dance to celebrate, guys. A small dance to celebrate that you guys are learning. Because if you guys are not learning, that means I'm not a good teacher. If you guys are not learning, that means I'm not a good teacher. And I'm doing this to see that I can actually teach. To see that I can actually teach. So and you guys, the most important thing is that you guys learn, because what's the point of, like, people usually don't like Python or don't like to get this stuff because it can be boring. Honestly, it can be boring. And if it's boring, then no one will really watch it, right? No one will really watch this stuff. So I'm trying to make this interactive, interact with the public, interact with all the guys that are out there watching the stream. So that's why I'm doing this. But let's keep doing, and let's go back and let's do one more dictionary where this can be useful as an actual programmer. So as an actual programmer, you're going to be doing like I'm going to delete all of this. So I'm going to delete all of this, guys. I deleted everything. We're back on dictionaries, and then I'm going to name this variable device. Device equals curly brackets. Remember, when I do dictionaries, I use curly brackets. So this is going to be device, and I'm going to teach you how you can apply this in real life, in a real life scenario. So we're going to do IP addresses. IP addresses you're going to use in like to do like automation or to do stuff. So IP, we have our key. Our key is IP, and then IP, and then quotation mark. If I make a mistake, I'm gonna do five. If I make a mistake, guys, I'm gonna do five of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5, just because I make a mistake, guys. Just because I make a mistake, I did 5 of this, guys. So just because I make a mistake, I did 5 of those, guys. Just because I make a mistake. So IP, let's do this. I'm gonna teach you networking. What I'm here. Class C IPs, and this is really like real life. So you guys are gonna see this like in real life. So class C IPs are usually arranged between 192 to 168 dot. I'm just gonna do .x. So class C IP addresses, guys, are usually arranged between 192 to 168 all the way to you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this variable, and I'm going to teach you. I'm going to name it IPs. I'm going to name it IPs, IP addresses, or IP underscore addresses. Let's teach some networking while programming and how to use this as a real life. So okay. So class C IP addresses are from one range of, you're gonna see class C IP addresses like this: 192 to 168.0.3.1.6.100. So it's gonna be from a range like usually 192 to 168. Let's do another key, and this key is gonna be class B IPs. Quotations. Class B IPs, quotations, parentheses, 172. Another mistake, guys. Remember, every time the rule is every time we do a mistake, we do 5 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time we make a mistake, we do 5. And every time we do something good, we dance. So let's make this interactive so people can be here. So people can be here on the channel. Chat. 16.x. So class B IP addresses, guys, you're gonna see class B IP addresses that are gonna be similar like this: 172.116. I believe it's to the 172.30. So I'm also teaching you a little bit of networking while programming. I don't know how I got into teaching networking, but I came with this idea of like teaching networking while programming. So we do comma every time we finish a key with our value stored in it. We do comma. So we'll do the last one, and this last one is going to be class C IPs. Class C IPs, and then dictionaries are right. I read with the curly brackets. Yes, every dictionary is always going to be with the curly bracket. Every dictionary, thank you, Diva Duve. Every dictionary, Big Boss, is going to be with the curly bracket. Remember that. That's very important because we have something also called tuples. And tuples are with the square brackets. So yes, dictionaries are curly brackets. And why not to use? Yes, the reason why these are good questions, Big Boss. Why don't we use parentheses instead of the curly brackets? Because in my chapter 2, I explain about why parentheses. Like when do we use parentheses? When do we use curly brackets? When do we use the square brackets? So I recommend you, Big Boss, of going back to the chapter 1 Like for example, if I use a square, chapter 1 and chapter 2, if I use a square, that means I'm using if I use a square, I'm using tuples or list. So I'm doing list. If I use parentheses, I'm using tuples. And in this case, for dictionaries, I'm using the curly brackets. So for dictionaries, I'm using the curly brackets. So class C IP address are 10.x.x.x. Class C, sorry, my bad, guys. My bad, mistake right here. Class A IP addresses. So class A IP addresses are from a range to 10.10 all the way to, I believe, 171. So I'm basically teaching networking while doing this. Avida Duve had a questions for all my subscribers right now. Then why don't we use parentheses or square brackets? Why do we have to use curly brackets? To all the people that are our chat out there, small dance to celebrate. But the reason why we use curly brackets is because dictionaries are made for curly brackets. So thank you everyone for being here. Now we have 7 people watching. Emotional damage, guys. Emotional damage. Emotional damage, guys. Emotional damage. So we're gonna hit skip a line and we're gonna print parentheses. We're gonna print our variable IP addresses just to see, guys, what happened with our dictionary. And I'm gonna scroll a little bit up just so you guys can see this. Dictionaries allows us to store values in pairs. So dictionaries allow us to store values in pairs. I should delete this. I should delete this because I was teaching the get before you guys were here. I was teaching get. So this is another dictionary I made. So we're gonna run it. And you guys see I print my whole dictionary. And as you guys see right now, I print my whole dictionary. But now let's say we make another variable and we're gonna call this variable new address equals IP underscore address all the way from South Africa. Hey, my guy, Isaac Tony Sa, all the way from South Africa, big boss. Thank you, big brother. Thank you for being all the way from South Africa, my guy. A lot of appreciation, a lot of respect from anywhere part of the world that you guys are. Thank you, big boss, for being here. I'm teaching about dictionaries. If you are new to this, I would recommend you subscribing and watching chapter 1 and chapter 2 so you can see what's going on, because this is I'm going to put a complete whole Python course for you guys out there just for free. All of them is going to be for free. So maybe you might be a little bit confused on the things that I'm doing, but thank you for being here, big boss. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, big boss. Subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for, big boss? What are you waiting? Thank you to all the people in South Africa. Thank you. And likes, and thank you, big boss. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you, man. Thank you. And just for you, big boss, I'm gonna do 5 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just for you, big boss. Just for you. So I'm gonna go back to I was teaching the command get. And you guys see right now I did the parentheses. New address, IP address, get, parentheses, class C IPs. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna print new address. I wanna print the new address, guys. I want to print basically this. Basically, I want to print this, guys. I want to print this. So let's run this, baby. And now I have a mistake. Let's run it again. And then now we have name IP underscore address is not defined. Now we have a mistake, guys. If anyone knows out there in the channel what happened right here, chat, if you guys know what happened right here, post it on the comments. If you know how I can fix this, post it on the comments. Like I said, this is a learning experience. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do Control C. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna run it again. So far here we're good, but let's go back and let's print new address. Let's run it again. Why did I get a mistake on the first time, guys? Do you guys know why did I get a mistake on the first time? If you guys know exactly what happened, throw it in the comments. But if not, maybe it was just It was just probably a mistake on like capitals or lowercase. Python is case sensitive. So for example, if I would do capital N, print new address, this is not the same as this. It's a completely different thing, even though the phrase is called the same. So we're gonna run it just to see you guys can see. And now I have an error on my code. Now when I run it, I have an error because new address is not the same as new address because one letter is capital and one letter is lowercase. So this is very important. Python is case sensitive, guys. Python is case sensitive, guys. Remember that Python is case sensitive. What are you gonna explain? Upcoming session. What are you gonna explain in the upcoming session? In the upcoming session, bro, I'm gonna explain if a statement. So I'm just gonna focus if, and so the next station is gonna be if, elif, and else. So the next station is gonna teach you those, which is if statements, if, elif, and else. So the next station is gonna be just focusing on that. But for right now, we're on dictionary. So for right now, we're on dictionary. So pay attention to the next one because the next one is gonna be on that one. So if you haven't subscribe right now, big boss. Hit it with the positivity, like hit it with the channel with some positivity out there. And yeah, that's what we're gonna teach on the next one. But for right now, we're focusing on this one. So we have our 192.168xx. So basically, we're saying print everything that is stored in the class C IP addresses, guy. And I want to teach you one more command, and this is the command key. The command key. And the command key returns a view object containing all the keys in the dictionary. So we're gonna do new address 2 equals IP address. New address equals, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna change it to make this more easier. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this, and then I'm gonna print parentheses. I'm gonna print parentheses our variable new address, no, our variable IP address dot keys. What do you guys, if you guys are in the chat right there, what do you guys think this is gonna print right now? Let's run it. And now I have a mistake, guys. Let's run it again. And as you guys see, I have my dictionary keys. I have my dictionary keys, guys. I have my dictionary keys. I don't see the chat getting interactive. So what this keys does, it allows us to print the keys that were in the store into the all these keys that we have into this variable in the dictionary. So basically that's what key does. That's what key does indeed. And I believe there's more stuff to teach about dictionaries. Dictionaries are a lot of stuff to learn. And I want to teach you the delete on the dictionary. So I'm going to teach you the delete. If you are out there, if you just enjoyed to this live chat, subscribe to the channel. Small dance. We're teaching dictionaries right now, guys. We're teaching dictionaries. So I'm going to teach you one last thing before I end this stream. And this is the del. The delete, guys, the delete. So we're going to delete something. So we're going to do del. Python, if you are new here to this channel, subscribe. Python is a programming language where you start from number 1 of line code all the way to number 2. It goes from top to bottom. So top to bottom, it starts like that. So we're going to do delete. And then we're going to delete IP address. Now we're going to do, now we're doing square brackets. So now we're doing square brackets, guys. Guys, if you see me like looking down on the screen, is because I'm looking on my phone. I'm looking on my phone to see if I have a comments, if there's comments out there. So it's basically that's what I'm doing. So if I see that people are commenting, I want to be interacting with you so you can see what's happening. So if you have questions out there, throw in the comments. I'm answering. So basically that's what I'm doing. That's why you guys don't see me out here. So Now we're going to delete class. Now we're deleting class A IP address, and then we're going to run it again. So now when I delete the class A, let's do delete and then class B. Run it again. So now we have a mistake. Run it again. Now we have a mistake, and why is that? Because I can only delete once at a time. So I'll have to do another delete. So I need to do this. So I will need to do another one. So Control C, Control V, and then what I'll have to do is class V IPs. Run it again. Run it again. And now we're getting mistakes, guys. Now we're getting mistakes. Why is it that we're getting that mistake? Why is it, to all my experts out there, why is it that I'm getting that mistakes? If you guys know why I'm getting that mistake, post it on the comment chat. Post it on the comments, because I'm trying to see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I see why I'm doing exactly wrong. This comment shouldn't be here, so let's run it again. And now we're only printing Class C IP addresses. Now we're only printing Class C IP addresses. So as you guys see, the delete does that. It's very important that you guys pay attention to commas, any comma, any like stuff like that, because it breaks something very simple as a comma can break your whole code, guys. Can break your whole code. So basically, guys, we did a dictionaries for today. And I don't know how long I've been in the stream. I think we've been in the stream. Does anyone know how long I've been streaming? I've been streaming